So, so after a lifetime of brutal physical and sexual abuse that I was born into and did not understand, running for my life, I came to, I went to Cincinnati, Ohio, and where I don't like to talk about the abuse in my life. It literally was my entire life. And that's hard for people to believe. So I've had this life, I've lived this life that silences me and that people don't really believe because every moment of my life was brutal physical and sexual abuse. And then this person, Erica Mason, comes into my life and messages me and calls me on Instagram. And that's very unbelievable. She almost silenced me. I don't know if she was in on it. I still don't know if she's in on it. But I was being gang stalked and they used her in my gang stalking. I would have been silenced if I tell people I was born. My granddad was a Freemason, worked with the CIA, and sold me as sex slave. I lived a life of only being physically and sexually assaulted, was only allowed to speak when spoken to, and now I met this celebrity. So she came into my life and potentially silenced me. So I had to fight away from her because I never would have been able to speak again. Donald Trump and Elon Musk were also gang stalking me. And with also, they do innuendo. This is how I found out how deep it is because they do innuendos with like the movie Silence of the Lamb. They were using those commercials to try to terrify me into being quiet. The Most High has been warning me in dreams since I was 7. The Most High is very real, and He's how I escaped this trap for my life. Erica Mason called me, and I was only brutally, physically, and sexually abused my whole life. So when she messaged me and called me, I didn't know how to speak. I genuinely did not know how to speak. And then there was no pattern. She didn't just speak to me, which on the other side of how you guys lived, I don't know how that comes off. So I started messaging her a lot because I was terrified that I was going to be left unable to speak with someone who just came into my life and invited me to their concert for a one night stand, which I turned down because that's disrespectful. So I had to stick to her because I had to learn how to speak, or else nobody was going to believe my life story. So I was not sticking to her because I wanted to. I was sticking to her because something had to come out of that. She couldn't just be able to say I was lying because I was not. But then she went back into Instagram and deleted all of her messages where because I turned her down because she invited me for a one night stand to her concert. I was fighting for my life. And the only thing she cared about was her flowers and that she's some celebrity. And I didn't even know that she was a celebrity. And had she came respectfully, I would have Carmelo, go fuck yourself, get the fuck off my life. You don't even have a picture on your shit, so how the fuck ugly are you? Okay? Go do something with your fucking life. You fucking weirdo. I bet your face is something your mother would laugh at. Get the fuck out of here. So, go get some attention somewhere else because I'll hurt your fucking feelings. Okay? Go take your ugly, low self esteem, no picture having ass somewhere else. Okay? Who's in here to troll? Because y'all could go somewhere else. Yes, I'm gay. Yes, I am gay. Very, very gay. I do not like men at all. I don't want new dreads. I have twists. I don't have dreads. You do realize you're on my live telling me to shut up. Oh, this is somebody. Never mind. See, I admit when I'm wrong. That's what people need to be able to do. Admit when they're wrong. I am processing life. That's what I'm doing. Thank you, Moosin. He loves Jesus. I read Carmelo's post. That takes somebody got problems to come on somebody else's live and call them ugly when they don't have a picture on their stuff. That's wild. That's insane. If only I had low self esteem. I'm waiting for some more people to get on here and then I will finish my story. I only do my hair, and I do that because my family is witches, and I don't believe in people putting their hands in my head. So I do my own hair. I don't know how to do. I can do braids, like regular braids, but I can't do French braids. I just do my own hair because I don't believe in people putting their hands in my head. I'm waiting until I get more people on here. Where my chapstick at? My lips is dry.